Morning. I'm somewhere in Nanaimo and I thought to record something about my experience sleeping in a car. Uh, Not good experience at all. I took the bed out. I took it's not a bed, like a makeshift bed out of some pieces of foldable plywood, and it was okay previously, but now it's just some pieces of foam, and it was awful. But now I stop by here and I see a plaque or something. It says the Nymo Internment Camp. Thousands of Ukrainian Canadians and other European immigrants were imprisoned as enemy allies during Canada's first national internment operation of 1914-1920. This plaque commemorates those who were held in the Nanaimo Provincial Jail near the intersection of Townsite Road and Stewart Avenue between 20 September 1914 and 17 September 1915. Then it says something in French, then in Russian. Placed by Ukrainian Canadian Community of British Columbia in cooperation with Ukrainian Canadian Civil Liberties Association in 1997. I don't know why they put that thing there for me. Of course, I'm joking, but why I found it, why I got out of the car, maybe to remind me or to remind myself that sleeping one night in a car is nothing, right? I'm tired, my bones are aching like a bones, my joints are aching, and it's the ocean. Of course, it's ocean water, but it's not like a big waves and stuff. And I thought I'm the only dumb, crazy, or weird person walking on this thing, but there is one who's walking fast. He's like, okay, and he's dressed like a winter dressed. So, what's going on with that guy? Anyway, so thought to record some thoughts about homeless. I need to ignore my aches so I can think. If you see a person sleeping on the ground outside, outdoors, and if you look at the person and you analyze how the person is dressed, if he's a woman, if he's a guy, if he's a man, if he's a child, if he's an adult, you think is going to affect how you react, and if you are willing to offer help, I bet it does. So if you let's say if you are not a homeless, if you are dressed in normal street clothes, well maintained, clean, and you see a person like you, clean, well dressed, but it's on the ground, you are going to, of course, if you are that type of person who jump to offer help, you're going to try to offer help, or you're at least you're curious or intrigued what this person is doing there, because you start relating that person to you, to your reality, and you think, I'm not the type who is sleeping on the streets, so my type of person with my type of dress code or dress style sleeps in a normal bed, comfy home, and it's not normal. It's not normal to see someone like me sleeping outside in the rain or on the ground in the cold, and you try to offer help because you feel it, you relate and you feel it. You say, you know what, I would not sleep there, so how come this person like me sleeps there. It's not okay. So you want to offer help. Then also, if you see a child well dressed, then you think, oh, this child needs help and I should do something about it, and probably you're going to call the cops or 911 or something, or maybe do something about it. But if the child is in a very bad clothes, poorly dressed, probably you think, that's the normal, because it's normal to see homeless guys, homeless kids, homeless women in that type of clothes. But if you experience a few nights outside in the cold with no good protection, then for some time you'll rethink. Wow, oh God, I love it. Wow. When I was younger, I used to go to find these things in the forest, and I had to hike sometime. Look. Wow. It's spring. I don't know if you see these things here. Maybe you saw these things. Yeah. I see some oyster shell. Somebody saw me. Wow, so many. Oh wow. Someone saw me and they thought, what the heck is going on with that weirdo? He's like, what he saw? Maybe. I don't know, but it was somebody, another weirdo. Oh, somebody with a mask. It's not 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. and there's nobody. And someone is walking with a mask on the face. Now that's weird. So if that person thought of me I'm weird, for me that's weird. That person is weird. You see, the reality is different for everyone. I may appear like a homeless sleeping in a car, but from my perspective I'm not a homeless. It's just one time event, maybe once a year, maybe. The experience how it is to be unfortunate. Oh, there's another plaque, I think, or what it is. Maybe it's just yeah, some walkway with names. Oh wow, in memoriam. Oh wow, look at that. In memory of, so guys who were born in 1912 and January 4th 1915, so 1930. But actually it's not only very old people who were born a long time ago. You see someone here in 1990s, so it's a plaque for like Nanaimo residents. I don't know if it appears on the, yeah, it says so this is a long time ago. They're like people who passed in 1989, 76, 89. Right. It's a long wall. Nice idea. I was talking to my kid about leadership. What means to be a leader, and how leaders, the real leaders, move other people to get things done. And I love this wall. I love this wall because you know, these people somehow contributed to building this city. So Lions Great Bridge, this project made possible through the generosity of all persons purchasing bricks, governmental, corporate and service organization donation, plus the work of the 1990s members of Nanaimo Lions Club. Wow, so many. And yeah, some names of those who were probably leader of the 1900 people who contributed to building this wall. I don't know if it's volunteer, but yeah, they said that someone purchased a brick here, like this one you buy. It costs to put it here, the labor and the engraving and all that. And yeah, it's a great wall. Probably those are the companies. Probably not many of these people experienced sleeping on the street and being homeless. I don't know. And what I'm doing here, the wall is way longer, right? What I'm doing here, I'm killing time until it's time for me to take my truck and go to the terminal. And I don't think I can get 2 hours or 1 hour and 40 minutes of sleep. I don't think in the car. I tried. It was not cold in the car. I tried, but it was not. That was not sleep. In the car, I have a couple of pieces of useless stuff. They are useful, but not in this instance. Okay, so those, according to the sound, are not friendly. Oh, yes, that's a homeless. I mean, there are some of those sleeping in a hotel, but since I'm new to this town, I don't want to interact with strangers. So, you see, if I was one of those, like collecting and living off the streets and collecting the empty cans, like the guy from under the bridge I saw earlier, I would have different attitude. Would be a totally different attitude. I would understand his situation. That's why you see they gather in and they live in clusters. If you look at the Vancouver East Side community, it's a cluster of homeless people. Some of those know each other. Look, I see a parking area. Oh, that's a pay parking. Okay, so I think I drove around and I saw parking meters and I thought, okay, no, let me find a street parking spot, spend the night there and have a deep rest. But was nothing like a deep rest. I was driving Look at this flower. Wow. Looks like they are planted here. It's not like they are not wild. Someone's left their jacket here. Nice park. So I'm driving, and I was craving for rest. I don't know if you feel that. It's like your body is telling you, give me something. Like maybe craving for food, craving for uh, something, a body need. And a few hours ago, that was a craving for sleep. Let me see what's this thing here. So Lions Pavilion. Okay, so you can reserve this thing and have maybe a party or something. And I thought, yeah, I can't wait to find a parking spot or a spot where I could rest my bones. And I'm driving around the city not far, but I'm driving around trying to find a spot where I could pull aside. And I'm looking, and parking meters, pay parking, all that. And so finally I found a spot on the street, and now I'm trying to make a bed in the car, and the foam is too light, it's sinking now, and my dreams of dreaming of sleeping were shattered because I could not sleep. And I had maybe half an hour or something, then I tossed a bit, then I had holes, like it was not a hard or flat surface that could hold my body. And I have a large propeller for something that reminded me that I should take it out until I get the parts from Italy. And other pieces of stuff like my ski boots, my skis, which I thought of going skiing this winter, but it didn't happen, and probably I'll have to take it out and take them back to the storage. So I like this place. Actually, it's nice. It's nice. I'm not too far from the car. I should get going and return to my car. May 2020. To celebrate our 100th anniversary, Rotary Club of Nanaimo wish to recognize the milestone with a significant project in the city of Nanaimo. So Rotary Club, then the other guys were Lions Club or something. Yeah, people who want to contribute in a way. Generally older people. These clubs are made of older people who, want to make a mark in the city or in their last place on earth. Might sound a bit off, but that's the truth, I think, from my perspective. And that's a washroom. What it is? Something with a camera here? It's not a washroom. I don't know, I see a camera on the top, but I have no idea what it is. Newcastle Island Provisional Marine Park. Oh, visitor information. Let's see. Backcountry. So Newcastle Island became a provisional marine park in 1961 when the nearby city of Nanaimo granted it to the province of British Columbia after having acquired the island from the Canadian Pacific Railway in 1955. Okay, so probably it's an island not far from here where you can go backpacking. I see here air shaft, Muller Lake Trail, Muller Lake mine shaft. What? So the island's shoreline is dominated by steep sandstone cliffs and ledges that are punctuated by sandy gravel beaches. Caverns abound along the shoreline, providing an appealing contrast to the undulating upland that is studded with Douglas fir, arbutus, Gary oak, and dogwood trees. Be sure to stop by the concession in Newcastle Historic Pavilion for lunch or a refreshing drink. I can't see well, it's a bit dark, so I don't know, probably take a boat from here and you go to that island. So I have to return, and yeah, I try to lay down a couple of thoughts about my experience as a homeless for the night, and how people see these creatures, these homeless that are roaming around trying to find a means to survival. Okay, that person with the mask on the face, that's weird. Anyway, so letting you go and talk to you later. Bye bye.